Good afternoon. I appreciate you guys listening to me for a few minutes. And I think I hit the button already. First day with a new pointer. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, now there. So what I'd like to talk about a little bit today is mass notification and give you a brief overview of what mass notification is. A lot of people, when I ask them, what is mass notification, they'll say, well, isn't that reverse 911 or E911, or when you get an alert from, most of you I assume are in the state of Connecticut, when you get the Connecticut silver alerts and amber alerts, and that's mass notification. Well, it is and it isn't. What we specialize in at Eaton Life Safety, and by the way, I forgot to tell you my name, it's Mark Ingram, not related to the football player who's in jail, I swear to God. No, huh? Okay. Very little, actually. I'm here all weekend. It's okay. Anyway, so mass notification, as we describe it at Eaton Life Safety, is an ability to get to the right message at the right time to the right people. So let's take, for instance, you're on a college campus. Let's take Colgate University, because I'd like to name drop a little bit, and I do have a system at Colgate University. Very famous school. I didn't go there. Anybody go to Colgate? Good, perfect. And then I can lie all I want and nobody will know if I'm telling the truth. Anyway, so with mass notification solution, we have, again, at Columbia, we've got a lot of schools all over the place, a lot of military bases, facilities like that, hospitals, airports, any place that you need to communicate rapidly, and as we like to say, with one button. So when you look at mass notification, if I need to tell this room that there's something going on in the, let's say, God forbid, a shooter walks in, takes out a whole bunch of people, how do I tell you what's going on? How am I alerting you? If you're in the facilities management, IT group, or any kind of security for the company you work for, you would know that you have to be prepared. What is preparation? Preparation is knowing what you're going to do when the time comes that something of some sort of nature happens. Whether it's an active shooter, whether it's a weather alert, you have a tornado watch. I just did one the other day for a volcano alert. It wasn't in New England, I swear. Last time we had a volcano was 200 million years ago, so something like that. In any event, we want to be able to get the right message to the right people at the right time. So by setting up a series of large speaker arrays, let's see where we are. We'll go back this way. So on the bottom, you'll see the large speaker array. I'll show you some other pictures of that also because they are quite large, even though they look small in that picture. You'll see a picture of me actually standing next to one. So the outdoor speakers are set up in various ways so that we can cover an entire campus if it's a school, certainly a military base, any large facility like that, that you need to get out a voice message to people with a one-button solution so they know what's going on exactly when they need to know what's going on. So again, if you're at a school campus like a Colgate and there's a bomb threat, how do you tell people? Do you have their cell phone numbers? Do you have everybody's cell phone number? Do you have the parent's cell phone number? Do you have every visitor, every worker, everybody that's on campus? Chances are not. So you need to be able to tell them what's happening at the split second that it does happen or soon thereafter. We do a lot of work with gas and oil facilities. We do a lot of work with, as I mentioned, schools, hospitals, airports. I'm doing a big project at NYU Medical. So we have a lot of high-profile facilities that have our product and our solution. So let's talk a little bit about why systems fail. I can't tell you how many times I'll go to a facility and nobody's been trained on their mass notification solution, what it is, depending on what it is. So in New York State, they offer, the state offers a free system, much like they have here in Connecticut, for any school that's in the state system to be able to alert people via text message or email. It's great. It takes them about 5 minutes to get a message out to anybody because they have to sit there and type it, send it, and by the time that gets distributed, it's 5 minutes after the fact. So again, when you're using voice commands, voice speakers, pre-recorded messages, and an instantaneous one-button solution, you're going to get that message out when it needs to be sent out. Again, we have a very layered solution with indoor voice, outdoor voice, and also the ability to connect with email systems and fire alarm systems and everything that you need to make a system work. We kind of talked about this a little bit. I mean, why do you need this? I mean, anybody give me one example why you need a mass notification solution? As somebody said before, not all at once. Active shooter. Weather. How about weather? Hurricane's coming. How do you tell everybody that something is going on? Pretty much when the system was designed, it was designed with using, as a lot of people say, the voice of the customer, VOC. We went out, we said, what do you need? Okay, I need one button. I need to make it work quick. I need to make it work flawlessly. And I need to keep it simple, stupid, because that's what those things happen, right? When people are confused, they don't do it correctly, it creates a problem. This would be a typical layout of our system. Again, you'll take different nodes from where the speaker arrays are on top of buildings, and a variety of other buildings can be connected. So again, I was talking to somebody earlier that had multiple buildings on their campus. This is one button, connects to every building. Same message goes out, and you can control that. Any IT people in the room? There are a few IT people, I think. So the IT people, this goes on the network, your LAN. The nice thing about it is if I gave you the sheet of paper that describes the requirement, the IP requirement, you go, okay, that's nothing. I mean, there's no drain on your network at all, and I've never come up against an IT department, whether it's a school or a business, that has any issue with our ability to go on the network. This would be what the GUI looks like, the graphic user interface for the system. This happens to be an airport, and we give you different colored little icons so you can see what's going on. Obviously the green means it's good, the yellow means there's a problem, and the red means it's not working. So you get constant health reports on the system, and you know exactly what's going on at all times. So, I was even quicker than George, because it's after lunch and nobody really wants to hear anybody. No, I'm kidding. Any questions? Great, thank you.